What's up, guys? I'm Crystal Lee Naomi, aka Jasmine Borders on Tyler Perry's Sistas. Be sure to subscribe to the Haves and the Have-Nots review for not only reviews on the Haves and the Have-Nots, but also on Sistas. And while you're at it, give your girl a follow on Instagram at Crystal Lee Naomi. And I'll see you every Wednesday at 9, only on BET.
All right, Sistas fans. Now, I made a post early this morning. I actually did several Instagram posts because it's been a while, because I remember I used to like post every single week like a barrage of have and have not or Sistas. Basically, anytime we got an episode preview, I would post a bunch of screenshots with mini theories and whatnot. But you know, I did it for the first time in a while. So I posted about how what was the caption? Maurice was foul for leaving Sabrina like that, some friend. And I'd already gotten a decent amount of comments on it where some people were like, man, that was wrong of her. I mean, wrong of him. But then I also got people who were like, come on, man, it was supposed to be funny. I know I laughed. Y'all being too serious. But then I also saw a few people saying like, well, to be honest, that's what she gets. Like going to check on Olonzo. That was stupid. And that's why I'm doing this video, kind of talking about the whole thing about, how do you feel about it? If you were Maurice, would you have went to check on Olonzo? Now, it wasn't so much that Maurice gave a damn, because to be completely honest, I actually stand with Maurice on the fact that it was self-defense. He was violating the restraining order. But then at the same time, I do agree with Sabrina, not so much as giving a damn about Olonzo, but the fact that if he's dead because you killed him, that could possibly lead to legal ramifications. Now, I'm not a law student. I went to law school for 3 days in a program where, as a non-law student, I could sit in law school to just observe. And I kind of only did that to be like Spencer from iCarly, to say I went to law school for like 3 days. But it was actually pretty insightful. Honestly, if I could go back and do it again, I probably would have been a law student. But in any case, I don't know the legal ramifications of if Maurice would actually be prosecuted and charged with murder, because of the fact that Olonzo was clearly violating the restraining order. And even though he claimed that he wasn't there to hurt Maurice, but he was pretty much there to threaten him into dropping the charges. So even though he wasn't there to physically hurt Maurice, we knew he had ill intentions. And it stands to reason that if Maurice refused to drop the charges, which he said he wasn't going to do, there's no doubt that Maurice would have been in the hospital again if Olonzo had his way. So what I'm thinking is, I think Maurice actually has a solid case as to why he did what he did, assuming, and again, this video is just assuming he is dead. So Sabrina having the kind heart and everything, yeah, I kind of see both sides of it. Like, again, Sabrina went down there not just to check on Olonzo, but it's like, hey, Maurice, bro, we need to see what's going on, because if he's dead, that could mean trouble for you. So there's that one angle of it. But Maurice is obviously self-preservation. It's like, I ain't trying to go to jail. So I think that you can pick your poison on who was right in regards to going down there. For me, nah, I wouldn't have done it. I would have been like, screw it. Like, I get it. Like, I would have so many thoughts running through my mind at that moment, to be honest. Like, I would be scared. You know, like if I look down and I realize what I may have done, taking a life, but at the same time, I think I would have had a strong case. Like Sabrina said, it's on camera, so that could tell the story. But regardless as to whether or not you think Sabrina was right for wanting to go down there to check on Olonzo, especially after what Olonzo did to Maurice, I don't think that anyone could say, I mean, you can. I mean, I just don't. I get it. It was supposed to be a comedic scene, Maurice not wanting to go to jail. But for the life of me, what kind of friend would leave their girl like that, or their friend like that? Because I mentioned in my other video about Maurice is a foul friend. He didn't know if Olonzo was dead. All I'm saying is, that was effed up, because if Alonzo got up and regained consciousness, and the first person he saw was the friend of the person that put him on the ground, who's to say he wouldn't have attacked Sabrina? Not to mention that they got into it before, when Sabrina bust the bottle upside his head at the Freddie P's, right? The club. So you literally left your friend in the lion's den, and I think that was messed up. So yeah, you can say what you want about Sabrina being dumb for wanting to check on Olonzo and this and that, but that is nothing compared to Maurice just leaving her there like that. I know, look, like I said before, I get the angle of it trying to be comedic, but when you look at the entire scope of that situation, that was pretty dangerous, because for all Maurice knew, if Alonzo got up, next thing you know, he could have been visiting Sabrina in the hospital, or Sabrina could be in the grave because of what you chose to do. Yes, Sabrina was the one that wanted to go down there, but Maurice was the one that left her. That's all I'm saying. So let me know your thoughts. Would you have checked on Olonzo, and do you agree with me that Maurice is foul for doing what he did? And we'll go from there. So thanks so much for tuning in. Remember, like and subscribe. Donate to the channel via PayPal or Cash App if you would like. And yeah, shout out to the patrons over on Patreon. You can join in for as little as $1 a month.